In May 2014, the world of data storage witnessed a remarkable breakthrough that captured the attention of both technologists and the general public. Sony, in partnership with IBM, announced the successful development of a magnetic data tape capable of storing an astonishing 185 terabytes of data on a single cartridge. To put this in perspective, that's the equivalent of about 3,700 dual-layer Blu-ray discs, or over 62 million average-sized MP3 files. This staggering leap forward in storage density didn't just represent a technical milestone. It signaled the enduring relevance of magnetic tape in an era increasingly dominated by cloud storage and solid-state drives. The tape unveiled by Sony was not the familiar audio cassette of the 1980s, nor was it the VHS tapes that once lined living room shelves. Instead, it was a sophisticated, enterprise-grade storage medium designed to meet the ever-growing demands of research institutions, government agencies, cloud service providers, and media companies. As global data creation continued to explode, the need for affordable, reliable, and long-lasting storage solutions had never been greater. But how exactly did Sony achieve this quantum leap in data capacity? The answer lies in a combination of advanced materials, science, nanotechnology, and precision engineering. At the heart of Sony's achievement was the use of sputter deposition, a method typically found in the fabrication of semiconductors. This process involves bombarding a material with high-energy particles, causing atoms to be ejected and deposited onto a substrate. In Sony's case, the substrate was a thin polymer film, and the material being deposited was a carefully engineered magnetic alloy. What made this approach revolutionary was its ability to produce magnetic grains just 7.7 nanometers wide. For comparison, a human hair is about 100,000 nanometers thick. By shrinking the size of the magnetic grains and making them highly uniform, Sony was able to vastly increase the density of data that could be stored on the tape. This metric, known as areal density, reached 148 gigabits per square inch, far surpassing previous generations of magnetic tape. However, increasing areal density presents its own challenges. As more data is packed into the same amount of physical space, the risk of signal interference grows. Sony addressed this by developing advanced layering techniques that allowed multiple layers of magnetic material to coexist on the tape without corrupting the stored data. The result? A standard-sized tape cartridge capable of holding 185 terabytes of uncompressed data. Why does this matter in a world where cloud services and high-speed SSDs are becoming the norm? The answer lies in the unique benefits offered by magnetic tape, especially for long-term data archiving. Unlike hard drives and SSDs, which require a constant supply of power and are subject to relatively rapid wear and tear, magnetic tapes can be stored offline for decades with minimal risk of data loss. They consume zero energy while idle, making them an environmentally friendly choice for organizations looking to reduce their carbon footprint. When it comes to cost, magnetic tape is hard to beat. In 2014, the cost per terabyte for tape storage was significantly lower than that of hard drives, SSDs, or even optical discs like Blu-ray. While a typical hard drive might hold up to 6 terabytes and last around 5 to 10 years, and SSDs offered 2 terabytes with a lifespan of about 5 years, Sony's tape technology delivered 185 terabytes with a potential shelf life exceeding 30 years. For organizations tasked with retaining massive volumes of data, think scientific research, media archives, or government records, these advantages are compelling. Consider some of the real-world applications that have adopted tape storage as a backbone of their data strategy. Major cloud providers, such as Google, Amazon Web Services, and Microsoft, rely on tape libraries for backup and cold storage, safeguarding petabytes of customer data. Scientific institutions like CERN and NASA use tape to store the enormous datasets generated by particle accelerators and space missions. Media companies, from television networks to film studios, archive decades' worth of content on magnetic tape, ensuring that valuable footage remains accessible for generations to come. Even surveillance systems, which generate vast quantities of video data, often turn to tape for long-term retention. The sheer capacity of Sony's 185 TB tape cartridge opens the door to almost unimaginable possibilities. For instance, the entire printed collection of the US Library of Congress, estimated at around 10 terabytes, could fit onto a single tape nearly 18 times over. One cartridge could hold about 40,000 high-definition movies, or close to 60 million ebooks, assuming an average size of 3 megabytes each. These comparisons highlight just how far magnetic tape has come from its humble beginnings. Since Sony's announcement in 2014, the pace of innovation in tape technology has only accelerated. In 2020, IBM and Fujifilm revealed a prototype tape cartridge capable of holding over 580 terabytes, more than triple Sony's breakthrough. This relentless progress is driven by the unyielding demand for storage. As the world creates more data each year than ever before, the need for scalable, affordable, and sustainable archiving solutions becomes more urgent. Yet, despite its technical elegance and impressive capabilities, magnetic tape often operates quietly in the background, largely invisible to everyday users. Most people interact with data stored on tape only indirectly. When streaming a classic movie, retrieving an old email, or analyzing scientific data that's been preserved for decades. Behind the scenes, however, tape remains a critical pillar of the digital infrastructure, ensuring that humanity's collective knowledge, creativity, and discoveries are safeguarded against the passage of time. In summary, Sony's 2014 breakthrough in magnetic tape storage was far more than a headline-grabbing announcement. It was a testament to the enduring power of innovation and the ongoing relevance of a technology that has adapted and thrived in the face of rapid change. Whether it's preserving the world's scientific achievements, archiving cultural treasures, or enabling the next wave of cloud computing, magnetic tape continues to play a vital role in shaping the future of information storage. As data continues to grow, so too will the silent revolution of tape, quietly expanding the boundaries of what's possible.